Commercial oystering started on Stewart Island back in the 1860s, but very quickly those beds were exhausted. Well, newer beds were found in deeper water closer to Bluff, and that's why this is now the centre of the industry. Well, it's a highly regulated fishery. There's a short season, starts in March and it only lasts for a couple of months, and all of the boats have got quotas. And it's not uncommon to see chartered jets and helicopters lined up to whisk the first catch off to restaurants throughout the country. We're in the town of Bluff, just 20 minutes from Invercargill, and it sits beside the fast-flowing Foveaux Strait. Now, this runs between Stewart Island and the mainland. Now, the flushing of this fresh, cold, nutrient-rich water is the key to the flavour of the famous Bluff oyster. Now, that well-known oyster aficionado, Nigel Ruck, is about to run a test using his very, very highly trained palate.
Now, if you love the succulent, slippery delights of oysters as much as I do, you'll be in heaven here in Bluff. Some say the oysters found in these parts are the finest in the world, and I'm going to give them a go.
Would you like to try one, Nigel?
Have one, mate. OK, here we go. That is fresh. Delicious, mate.
Beautiful.
They are unbelievable. Now, Nev, you know, it's a well-known fact that oysters have aphrodisiac properties.
Really?
Oh, yeah, you know, so you'd be mad not to buy some while you're down here. You can get half a dozen, you can get a dozen, you can even get a few dozen. And I reckon in your case, mate, you should be getting them into you by the ton.
But Norwich, I've got 6 kids.
So you need all the help you can get. Let's get into them.
I'm willing to give it a try.
OK.
I can feel it already, Nigel.
Let's have some more, mate. Did you know that Hollywood has been to Invercargill to film a blockbuster movie? They certainly have, because there was a guy named Burt Munro who lived right here in this town. Now, Burt had a childhood dream, and on this bike, that dream came true on the salt flats of Bonneville, Utah in 1962 at the speed of 178.971 miles per hour. He broke the flying 1-mile record. Now, if that wasn't enough, he broke his own record again in 1967 at a speed of just over 183 miles an hour. Burt Munro really did ride the world's fastest Indian.
We're in the centre of Invercargill, and this is Queen's Park Gardens, considered to be a garden of national significance. So when you come to this city, you must come and have a look at this garden. It's fabulous. Now, inside the lovely gates, you'll find an avenue lined with English beech trees. And that avenue takes you right into the heart of the garden. And it also provides an easy access to every major feature just off to the side. Now, if you love roses, this is a great place to come to. This particular garden has 1,000 rose bushes here, and from the months of September to April, it's at its peak. But there's another very special garden just over the back, and this one contains the best collection of old world roses anywhere in New Zealand. And the time to come and visit that is in November and December. A couple of bog garden specialists include one of my favourites, the Gunnera, also known as the giant rhubarb. But don't try eating any part of this one. Also, this interesting rush with pretty plumes of fern-like foliage. Now, in the aviaries, you'll find a fabulous collection of birds from across the world, but more interestingly, the ones from New Zealand. Now, you'll see here the kaka and the kia. They're native parrots, quite difficult to find in the wild, so at least you'll get a chance to check them out close up right here. Now, is there anything more peaceful than watching ducks on a pond? I don't think so. Look, if you get the chance, pop in to Queen's Park in Invercargill. It's a lovely place to spend a couple of hours of true enjoyment. And by the way, they've got 2 excellent cafes. Well, what a sensational piece of the world to say farewell from. Stewart Island to the south end of New Zealand.
And don't forget, you can download the fact sheets on all our stories or watch the program again on our website.
Now, thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll see you again soon on our next Explore adventure.
See you soon.